The splits right here, wow, and they're telling. Cliff, asked D-Ro the first thing he ever said about Brandon Nimmo on our air 9-ish years ago. Ask him what it was.
What was it, Big Boy?
I found the sound. Listen.
Wait, you found it?
I love, you know this.
Yeah.
We've been sitting next to each other for 10 years. I love to be self-deprecating and to have fun and try and go for the joke.
Yeah.
Okay?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
On this show, in the last 10 years, we have loved on so many players. Listen, you talk enough, you're going to have a few bad takes, few bad days. I'm telling you, there's only been on one hand the bad takes on this couch. And this was one of them. I'm gonna throw myself under the bus. Let's go back to 2018. I get it. We're grown men competing. Wipe the smile off your face.
I disagree.
It's game 14. Pause this. Game 14. They were 12-2. I didn't know who Brandon Nimmo necessarily was, but golly, this guy's sprinting to first on walks. He's got this biggest smile on his face.
What's wrong with that?
I know, but we hadn't come up in that. Listen, I've softened.
Yeah.
And then I met him 30-30.
He's a sweetheart.
Changed the
And
whole
he's
game, right?
He's you can't not root for him.
No, I agree 100.
And he's rooted for himself. Cliff, he's rooted for himself. He got 8, hand in the air. Who thought he was getting 8 for 162 from the Mets? No way.
I know I did.
No way.
Phone was ringing when he got it. I was like, yeah, man.
And when you saw
what did he say?
you go back in the research department, his metrics, his analytics numbers were way better than his raw homers and RBIs and stuff like that. So you knew the analytics department saw an upshoot coming. He's a force. He's a force offensively.
I don't think they thought
This was coming?
No. I think they thought other things, gap curves, things like that. Things that you watch them
can run this
and see, but D-Ro, you can't tell me they saw the power.
The longer you're in the league, though, you start to take chances. You start to understand how guys pitch to you, count leverage as opposed to 2 strikes. We always knew he could shoot the ball up the middle the other way. He's got infectious personality. Pause this real quick. Bring up the first board. Last 3 seasons, 2022, he's had really good years. Look at the weighted runs created plus. Regardless of the homers, 22, he had 16. 23 last year, he hits 24. He's got 16 already in 2024. Bring Hot Change to the next weighted runs created plus board, because this one was kind of jumped off at me. Weighted runs created plus is park adjusted. The weighted runs created plus is probably your best metric offensively, right? 100 is league average, 130 or better last 3 years. I mean, Aaron Judge is on another planet, but these are the best hitters in the game, right?
Yeah.
And then you got Brandon Nimmo sitting in there. So he does a lot of things right, and he's gotten on a power cord. You had him in Wrigley Field. That's in this rip, so we can stop this and love on different swings, get into a side angle. He's definitely made some adjustments at the plate, but he has gotten smoking hot since June started. So we're going to start there. That's down at Globe Life. Started June. They go there in an interleague, and they start throwing bullets all around the lot.
Pull that ball.
This
is
run
when
that
I was
back
sitting
from
there, and I go, hold on, right? I mean, look at where this is. Shota hides the baseball. Nobody sees him. All we talk about is how good he is with hiding the baseball. He throws 70%, 80% fastballs,
right?
And I'm thinking, okay. Then now we can run it. And I'm saying, this is an 0-0 count. He shoots him out to left center. I go, wait a minute.
Can you pause that real quick for me, Cliff? Why is it you see a lot of left on left? If you could shoot a ball up the middle the other way like that, it kind of gets you scorching hot.
It does. I think the front side always stays, right? So when you always facing lefties, the one thing we always talk about is you have just a slight that ball looks a million miles away.
I know.
Right? So when I watch Brandon, that little rock he has is like boom, and nothing moves. We're going to talk about a little bit later. It's like he stays in this phone booth.
Kind of dancing
He
like
has a little
Arenado,
move,
right?
but when he gets here, my comp, and we're going to show him side by side, I want you to think it's Jock Peterson. Jock Peterson has a low rock, and then he has a little leg kick. But when we see the evolution of what Brandon's been able to do, we're going to show you different, and we're going to show it in this tape.
And I also think
different
it's
back pass. But that in itself is why I think he can cover that now, because he's here, and now he feels like that ball is not far away. I can actually do some damage as opposed to just hitting it over, over the shortstop head.
Yeah.
I can drive this thing. And to me, this is where I feel like he's now in a different place. That ball.
That's perfection.
Right? So we talk about bat path all the time. It's like, see that little rock?
Run that back all the way and run it in real time. Run it back again, please. Keep going all the way. There's more in there.
Oh.
There we go. See that? Like he's talking about that little rock right there?
Yeah, he got a little rock going. But the bat, look what a bat is. It don't do much, but it does enough to give him enough rhythm to stay on the backside. But look at the front shoulder. I just talked about the front shoulder, D. I see your glasses down there. Run this. Watch the front shoulder with the rock. Boom. And then you don't have that shoulder leaving.
That's it, man.
Look at that, man. You ain't missing.
Swing
and once you
takes
get
the
into
shoulders out.
Right, he hit 24 bombs last year, but once he got into that I have now something that gives me a chance to hit this ball without feeling for it, without doing anything other than being in a zone where now my bat path, and we talk about launch with him, his path is not there. His path is almost like here.
Yeah.
And it's changed everything about his game.
He's made some changes, no doubt. We got some tri-screens after this, I believe.
I love the little rhythm right there, though. That's everything, man. That's a changeup. 89 down and away. But if you stay, I tell all of these kids, if you stay on your backside, man, now this is 0-2.
I know, like
0-2.
I can't begin to tell you how perfect that is. If you run that back, that is everything you believe in. Run that back for me real quick. Pause this. Just the mindset of how we were taught, or how I was taught from the great hitters. You get 0-2 against a Brian Abreu and he's north of 97 miles an hour, you eliminate pull.
Yep.
Because you got to stay on his slider. So I am eliminating a whole half of the field in my subconscious. I am playing up the middle the other way, so I stay on the slider and can foul it off. I could stay behind 97 and I can get to it. He seems to be doing the exact same thing from the left side, and then you execute it like this. You're running around the bases going, my God, I'm locked.
I'm locked in. This is it, right? And then here, another one.
3-0.
So I know you threw this in there, and I love what Carlos Mendoza has been able to do. Inserting Francisco Lindor in the leadoff spot, letting them hit 3-0. When you find something, don't take it away. I want the best pitch from these guys, man. Let me be me. This is 3 days in a row he's going yard. 3 days in a row. Lefty, righty, it don't matter anymore. It's
Pause.
like, this is awesome right here. I love this. When we talk,
all right, so he's made changes. You could see it. He's way less into his legs, like he's way more athletic. He's adjusted where his hands are. You can run.
You know what? Hold on. Let's stay here for 1 second. 1 second. Last year he had 24 homers, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do nothing, would you? Right? I would go home and be like, I'm just going to stay here.
Yeah,
I'm just going to stay here. He changed.
No, he did.
Every time you think you got it, you really go home and you
tinker
a little bit more. Now you can run it. Because I kind of just feel like.
And you'll see he's going to toe tap last year. Now he's leg kicking. He went back to 2022. It's constant adjustments for rhythm and timing.
That swing is a little
Pause.
bit. Yeah. Oh,
Run that back to where their legs are on it. Pause it. I mean, he's definitely shortened up. Last year he was wider at his base.
Yeah, he's standing more straight up.
He's looking to hit more homers.
Yeah. He said, I hit 24 last year. I think I can hit 40.
Wow.
I just, you know what I mean? If I hit 24, it's like the way you hit 40 is to hit the ball to the opposite field along with your pull. Right? So when you look at Judge is going to hit 60, but you like, and then he can do this and run in scoring position.
That's the thing. I wanted to give him some love of hitting with runners in scoring position. He scrambles a lot of really good pitches. I watch him shoot the ball up the middle the other way like this, consistently to drive in runs. Can you bring up that board? Because I thought this one kind of jumped off for me. Highest OPS with runners in scoring position this season. Bryce Harper, Juan Soto, Brandon Nimmo, David Fry, Rooker, and Witt. I mean, some of the games elite right there. Nah, this has been a steady ascent. And then he got that big contract, and we're all like, whoa, man, that's some big money. And he
ain't complacent.
No, he's living up to it.
Did he ever hear that you told him not to smile?
Yes.
Wait.
He did?
What did he say?
I always call myself out in that situation. So I saw him at 30-30, and I said, hey, I made and he goes, I saw it. I said, what'd you think? He said, I thought you just hadn't met me yet.
He was right.
Wow.
That's
now we're best friends, and he doesn't know it.
For grown men competing, I don't need to smile. Might be the most.
I wasn't allowed to smile until 2002. You didn't know that?
Oh boy, you something else.